projects and details. I think today is the last lecture. Please take the best advantage. I invite Sri Gopinath Rao to the...
Thank you. Thank you. So, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್. So, today's second day's program on VDP, Vendor Development Program, which is being organized by the Lagodyak Bharati in association with MSME Development Institute. Now it is MSME Development and Facilitation Office, DFO. So it's good that now every MSME, time to time, they need support. Support in the sense what? Either in technology or marketing or in financial support. So every time the push-up is required for the sector, because we have seen the problem is being faced by the sector the last 2 years, the corona effect, which we have seen, the effect. And today we are seeing a growth in the MSME sectors. It is bouncing back to normal stage with average 7 to 8% GDP growth expected. And as we know, there are about 6.5 crores MSMEs across India. And out of that, nearly 85% are micro enterprises. This is based on our Champion Portal report. We have registered around 1 crore 10 lakh units of MSMEs so far. That means we are another shortage of another 5.5 crores. Now, to reach this huge number and the schemes to reach them, it also requires a huge task force, because the department is working hard and trying to take its benefits to each and every MSMEs across India. In that direction, now we have seen a lot of problems, especially in Delayed Payment Act and marketing problems for the MSMEs. To solve the marketing problems, the government has come out with GEM portal, which all of you are aware of that, government e-marketing, where almost all micro and small enterprises have been advised to register in GEM portal so that they will get a constant information about the government requirements, where the buyer itself is or PSUs, Ministry, Government of India, autonomous body which is under the control of the Government of India. To be frank with you, this every year, the procurement from the government says itself is around 1,40,000 crores to 1,60,000 crores. In 21-22, the purchase was around 1,55,000 crores. Out of that, 40,000 crores plus is only from micro and small enterprises. Imagine what's a huge market is there. It's trying hard. At the same time, we are also seeing there is a delayed payment. When there is a delayed payment, you know how the MSME can run. Its working capital is again problem. We have Trades portal to make faster payment to the MSMEs, which will help the MSMEs to run their business without any hindrance for the requirement of the payment. So the most important flagship scheme of the MSMEs ministry is the Cluster Development Program, which is most important, where these micro and small enterprises to become more competitiveness and to face the competition in the global market, the cluster development plays a very important role. We have around 100 plus cluster units across India. In Karnataka itself is around 15 clusters we are operating with the help of state government, that is Karnataka Council for Technology Implementation. So this cluster will be implemented through a state authorized department. And the most advantages of going for cluster is you can reduce the cost of production, you can have a good networking among the MSMEs, and also improve your businesses and productions, quality, everything. So moreover, this cluster becomes cost consciousness. Because if, as per the guidelines, we need minimum 20 units where these, if the micro and small enterprises come together for availing the benefits, I think this cluster program works better. Earlier it was, limit was 20 crores. Now it has been increased to 30 crores. So my submission to all MSMEs is to make use these opportunities, because you can have either your own land or the on lease basis. So MSME can play a major role in developing our economy. And apart from that, we have a public procurement policy where all MSMEs, all PSUs, ministries, they must require procure minimum 25% from the MSE, that is micro and small enterprises. Out of 25%, again 4% from the units which are headed by the SC and ST categories. And again 3% from units which are headed by the women entrepreneurs. As per the data, we have around 10,000 units in both categories are getting the benefits. Almost 20,000 crores of business have been given to all these two categories. So imagine how big you can play a major role. So in that, at the same time, we are also trying to develop more and more entrepreneurs by giving it training programs, identifying the projects, products in all the sectors, and process for setting up of industries, step by step, what are the documents are required, where are the approvals are required, and what sector has got a wide scope for setting up of industries, what is the project cost. So all these things we are also trying to give the training program so that more number of MSMEs or more number of prospective entrepreneurs can take the benefits from the MSME DI. Apart from that, the financial schemes, which is very important for running of a business or manufacturing or any service sector, the most important is the financial support. We have scheme under PSB portal loans where in 59 minutes you can get the in-principle approval for the financial support. So up to 5 crores you can get the avail the benefits. Only thing is you need to have 1 year balance sheet or GST return file. So that you can get the loans. At the same time, the women entrepreneurs or SC/ST categories who are interested to start the units or already in the business, they can take the benefits under the Stand Up India scheme, where up to 1 crore, from 10 lakhs to 1 crore, they can take the benefits. Today, just in the morning, we had received a request from the many bankers to proposals from exclusively for Stand Up India. So we are trying to identify the women entrepreneurs, because as per this is a priority lending sector now. Because as per the recent RBI meeting where we attended, it was mentioned that the Stand Up India become the priority lending sectors. So that side government is trying to push more money for the developing the women entrepreneurs as well as the category, special category units. Apart from that, we have 358 units, products, which is exclusively reserved for micro and small enterprises, which can, when a mere micro and small enterprise can choose that product and become the vendors. So all PSUs, I have seen almost most of the PSUs, they are covering their targets, because as 25% has been target here market for all the PSUs. So that is the mere MSME is playing a major role. And in fact, we are facing a problem only in the northeastern regions where the many MSMEs are not able to fulfill their category, requirement, which we have seen during our stay in the northeastern stage, especially northeastern electric power corporations or northeastern railways. So they always try to source the products and services only from the south. So south being the most important part of our country, where we are supporting more and more units through this public procurement policy. So in nutshell, say the first is you have to register in the Udyam portal, and moreover the registration of MSME has been very simple, because earlier we all know we used to lot of documents has to be submitted for registration of SMEs. Now it has been removed now. Just by one portal online, you can register it. And Moreover that, this registration, once you register in the Udyam portal, your data is connected to the income tax. So every year you have to see your upgradation, because always the micro and small enterprises tries to grow further every year. So depending on the investment on the plant and machinery or because of the turnover components. Recently, the categorization, the MSME definitions has been made into, classified into micro and small enterprises based on the investment on plant and machinery as well as the turnover component. So because of that, more number of MSMEs which were medium scale earlier before classification now have entered into micro and small enterprise categories. That means to increase the more number of MSME strength to make more competitiveness. Apart from that, this caps they put, that is 200 crores global tender. That is also one of the most important opportunity for MSMEs, where they can play a major role in supplying the precision components to defense and aerospace, which I was just going through the stalls. I saw the n number of units they are manufacturing very precision components. So we can, we can understand what is the strength of our MSMEs has. Really is very fantastic, and there is a lot of scope. What our present government is thinking to become, to take our GDP to 5 trillion economy, really it is possible. Because unless if the corona were not there, I'm sure that by 25 we would have reached to 5 trillion economy. At present, we have around 3.5 trillion economy, but we are sure that we have reached the 5 trillion economy if the MSME comes together and work together for the development of the country. I'm sure it is possible. And moreover, the more and more, recently we announced the Z certification, because quality is a very important. Any product you take, any service you take, normally the quality becomes a very most important parameter where the unit will be recognized in the business or in the market level. So Z certification is the most important certification, recently announced by our ministry. Earlier we had 5 certification level, now we have only 3 certification level, bronze, silver and the gold. So of course the process has also made very simple. For registration of bronze certification, you have to fulfill 5 parameters. For registration of silver certificate, 5 plus 9, 14 parameters you have to fulfill. For registration of gold certification, 14 plus 6, 20 parameters you have to register. So if you register in the portal, 5 parameter, you will get immediately bronze certification. And advantages of Z certification is more and more the PSUs are getting, first they are give concessions and preference those MSMEs who got a Z certified. Even in the banks level also, we have discussion with the bankers where the interest rates also becomes a very parameters where if you are registered with the Z certification. Even in railways, it is playing a major role. In the case of logistic facilities, your cost will be reduced if your unit is registered in the is certified by the Z certification. So these are all the benefits we are trying to give the MSME. Apart from that, if the unit is participating in a trade fair, international level, there you will get maximum benefits. For bronze, you will get a 50,000 rupees extra, 25,000. For a silver, you will get a 50,000. For gold, you will get a 75,000 extra than the prescribed. That is 3 plus 3 lakhs plus 25,000, 3 lakhs plus 50,000, 3 lakhs plus 75,000. Like that, the incentives have been given by the government of India, where most MSMEs can even take the benefits. It is very simple. If you visit our z.msme.gov.in, that is a portal for Z certification, very simple. And also we have empaneled panelists are there. So they will help you. If you contact MSME, definitely we will going to give a link that consultant will call you and they will make everything very simple. It is very online process. So I think this Z certification plays a major role, and I sincerely request each and every micro enterprises to go for Z certifications. It will not only boost your production, you will also be notified in the business level. In global level, your unit will be recognized. That is most important, because India needs MSMEs. MSME needs Indian support. MSME needs entrepreneurs, because MSME is the backbone of our country. When it's a backbone of the country, it is also supporting our society. When MSME services, society services. Because MSME is behind many ahead of their programs. It is surveying almost 13 to 14 crores of employment is giving after agriculture. It means around 50 crores worth of, population being supported with the MSME sectors. So imagine the number, how it is supporting. So really, you are the heroes. We say heroes in picture, but they are not heroes. Real heroes are the entrepreneurs of MSMEs. They are the real heroes, we should say. They are actors, but real heroes are MSMEs. That is important. So that's why always we support MSMEs, because the growth comes from the root level always. We always try to get from the growth will be from the micro and small. That's why our ministry name, our department name starts with the micro, small and medium enterprise. So small is always beautiful. Micro is still beautiful once you take the, is a challenging in your business life. Because the MSME, the word MSME always plays a major role when you talk about the economic conditions of the country. Today, we have huge number of MSMEs, but still we are finding a lot of problems in the MSMEs. But time is there, because today you are a digital world. Because today is being the digital world, every MSMEs, every entrepreneurs are connected. So there is no need of even waiting for tomorrow's. Today you only have to finish everything. Today by 24/7 you are getting the data. 24/7 you are getting the network. 24/7 you are getting the marketing network. So there is not even a single minute you are left behind where you are, don't know, you can't say I don't know anything. Because today world is the connected with the digital world. Because digital world is your presence would be, and one more thing is, I feel personally, somewhere down the line, the MSME presence in the digital world is much less. There you have to improve. That's why we have got a digital MSME scheme, where we are supporting through cloud computing, where the MSMEs can take the benefits without investment in the infrastructure, digital infrastructures, by depending on the others. You have to just depend on the cloud computing and use their data and use their infrastructure facilities, where the MSME going to reimburse all these funding patterns. So to support these MSMEs, the schemes are there in our portal. Please go through that portal. That is www.dcmsme.gov.in. This is the portal where you can get the data of our schemes. And in fact, we have got those prospective entrepreneurs who want to start the industries. We have made almost more than 300 project report for all the sectors. So I have personally made some around 350 service sectors and almost 200 projects in manufacturing sectors. Total around 500 areas, 500 products and services we have made project reports. So I think who are there interested, the young entrepreneurs, they can make use of this opportunity. In fact, we have linked with all the colleges, more than 40 engineering colleges, where we are almost once in 2 weeks, twice in a week, we are having a interaction with the students to help them, to motivate them to start this entrepreneurship. Because we know India is a huge country, having a 140 crores of populations, and providing a job to each and every citizen of India by the government, it is highly impossible. So its alternatives: C for self-employment, C for self-growth, C for the development of your own, and create a platform. That is the main idea of the government, where government is trying to develop the more and more infrastructure facilities, platform, so that these prospective young women and men, they can make use of the opportunities and start their own businesses. And that's why our recent government of India started Gati Shakti, PM Gati Shakti scheme. That is also playing a major role in developing our infrastructure facilities. So where MSME also been involved in this, almost 8 ministries were involved, where MSME, Minister of MSME was also involved in the Gati Shakti scheme. Recently we had a meeting with all our ministries just last week back, and we were told to assist more and more MSMEs to take part in the Gati Shakti scheme. I think with this, I conclude my speech. Thank you for all Udyog Bharati, giving me an opportunity. Thank you once again. All the